You're officially inside training camp presented by Independence Blue Cross. I'm Sullivan. Count 'em, we're 7 days away from the first preseason game in South Philadelphia. And as good as the Eagles were offensively in 2017, the goals have been set even higher. So where can they improve? Wednesday, the focus was the red zone. Thursday was really heavy on short yardage and goal line situations. After practice, offensive coordinator Mike Rowe broke it all down for us.
I thought on the goal line, there's some areas that we need to improve. I thought the defense got the better of us there. We were looking at some things, and the short yardage situation I thought was very positive for us offensively. Good execution, and got out of it what we want to get out of it.
The Eagles know Carson Wentz and Nick Foles can handle anything that's thrown at them, but that's only part of it, so let's talk weapons. Starting with Darren Sproles, who at 35 is coming off a season-ending injury for his 14th and final season, so just how good has he looked? Take it away, Coach.
I say he looks equally as quick as I ever saw him at any point last year. My limited time with him before the injury, he looks like he's got every bit of his speed and quickness back. It's a good question.
Walking around camp, all eyes were also on the deep wide receivers group. Mike Wallace said it's the stuff dreams are made of.
I dream about it, honestly. I have dreams at night, long ones, and they usually end with a lot of touchdowns. So hopefully that comes into reality. We have to put the work in every single day, and that's why we're here. And I just sit back and look at the guys who are not practicing, and it's a great feeling just to know that we're making strides, we're competing every day, and against our defense it's going to be tough. But just to make plays on them every day without all our guys is just amazing. So it gets me fired up. It has me excited. And we have a deep team, and hopefully we can figure it out, sort it out, and make a run. From top to bottom, we have a really deep group, and I think that's on every position on the team, honestly. But in our room is a big competition. Guys are just out there trying to win, fighting for a spot, fighting for a livelihood. So, it is a great competition, but we can't wait for AJ to get back. But we're going to hold him down until he does.
Every day here at the NovaCare Complex, the team walks by an image of Brian Dawkins in the hallway. The legendary safety will be inducted into the Hall of Fame Saturday. Zach Ertz, for one, explained how the soon-to-be Hall of Famer's intensity and detailed approach helped set the tone as the Eagles look to make history again.
I mean, obviously, he was around here a lot the past couple of years, and just to be able to pick his brain and the intensity and the detail that he approached the job he had now with, you could see why he was so successful as a player. Obviously, he was a tone setter in the city who pretty much embodied the city better than any athlete probably that ever played in the city of Philadelphia. Just his intensity, the emotion, the dedication he gave to the city was probably second to none. I think he's a great role model for all of us playing for the Eagles, to give to the city just everything we have. I mean, you see those videos, you see those pump-up kind of speeches that he had, and that's only a snippet of how good he was as a player. Playing in the middle field, you walk by him on the hallway in this complex, you see how many Pro Bowls he went to, how successful he was as a player. And even last year when we won the Super Bowl, you see how much it meant to him to finally have that be brought to the city of Philadelphia. Even though he couldn't do it himself, it meant just as much to him that the city of Philadelphia got a Super Bowl. So proud of him, love him. I mean, he's a great person. He's helped me a lot in my career just with the mental side of things. So I'm extremely happy for him.
Perhaps difficult to quantify the target on this team, but the Eagles know they're going to get the best of every opponent. Number 56, he's ready.
I just feel like we have to not kind of get lost in the mundane, kind of like dog days at camp where some people kind of get through it instead of making something of it. And I think good players can take all these days that seem like they're one of 1,000 in camp, one of 1,000 reps, and make every single rep count for something, work on something every day. And if everybody just does that collectively, we'll get better.
That's a wrap on Inside Training Camp presented by Independence Blue Cross. Stick with us. Everything you need is right here at PhiladelphiaEagles.com.